So before I was rudely interrupted, I was trying to explain what was the point is jcj Chicago. I've been living in Chicago my entire life. The only part of town that I haven't lived on is the North Side, which is ironically the place where everybody thinks that I should be. So I just try to keep trying to stay inspired and motivated through all that. So if it's, I get inspired from the streets of Chicago, the love in Chicago, the hate in Chicago. We got a lot of hate out there, y'all. Trying to bring back the black love. That's been my mission too lately. So I just try to keep it going. I actually just I'm coming out with the Jackie Brown collection, which is the collection that they want me to present in New Orleans. I got invited to do a show at the first fashion weekend in New Orleans this September.
Oh wow.
18th, 19th, and 20th. So I'm pretty excited about that.
This.
I got invited to do a show last week. The show was actually Friday. I didn't do it. It was a plus size show. And not that I don't do plus size, because I do. It's just that the director of this particular company that was having this show, he got to me a little bit late. Got back to me a little bit late, so I wasn't really able to do the show because I got so much stuff going on. You all don't know that, well, all of you don't know that JCJ has her own store now. So I'm not in the store yet. I'm going to be in the store very soon. Probably my grand opening will be my birthday, which is August the 8th. So I am gonna have my own store, which is great. That's what the whole JCJ experience, that's what this has all been about in the first place. And so I'm also calling out as many designers and people in Chicago that have stuff, because this ain't just for me, you know what I mean? This is for all of us. That's why jcj Chicago, there's a lot of Chicago talent that every day, every week, I get to know and find out, like, oh my God, they've been in Chicago the whole time. Just a little quick background. I've been sewing since '92. I've been sketching and drawing since I was a child. I used to get in trouble a lot. Grades used to be bad. So I would sketch up stuff and then sew it. My parents started buying me sewing machines, used sewing machines, new sewing machines for my birthdays and stuff like that. And so that's how I started getting more and more into sewing. I took sewing in high school. That was the only official sewing class that I did take. So JCJ is pretty much self-taught. My mother's a beautician or hairstylist or whatever you guys want to call this era. But she taught me how to sew by hand. And started by sewing weave. But I'm even better now. What else? So I just continued to sew on. I worked at Vogue a couple of years ago. I always did little projects for people, like make pillows with onks on it. A lot of the dopest stuff I've ever made, I don't even own anymore, because I always wanted to see people. I wanted people to see my stuff, and I always used to just make stuff that, when I got a certain feel for people, I have to know you to make something for you. I have to get a feel for you. Like all these designers, not all these designers, but all these entertainers, like Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. Like I got their whole wardrobe mapped out in my head because of the fact that I feel like I know those sisters, you know. And like I got so many outfits played out for Erykah Badu. It's so funny. It is so funny. But I have to know you. I got to get a feel for you. I got to pick up on your energy. I can't just meet somebody and just make something for them, you know, and I got to feel it. And I won't give it to you if I don't like you or I don't feel like you should be wearing my stuff, you know. It's a love behind it. It's a creative love. And if you don't feel it or if you don't share it, then you don't need to be wearing it. Seriously.
That's the motto.
That is. And so my other motto is, don't buy it, I can make it. Which is very true as well, you know. Don't buy it, I will make it. I can almost make anything.
Creative sister. With all this, will you bring on people on board with you, or
I really need to, but I can't afford to.
Well, I mean, if they have the same passion as you do, then you're going to do it as an art form of unity, not as a way to, you know, you make money together. There's a process. I mean, are you ever thinking of bringing other people on board, having a group, JCJ group project with other people, artists, creative minds?
Well, being that JCJ is a movement, I mean, what is a movement without the people? You can't have a movement without the people. And so I do have a few people that I would like to bring in to collaborate with JCJ. There actually is a couple of people that's not even from Chicago. They're from other places. Like I got my guy from New Jersey, you know.
Jersey stands up.
And it's a weird brother, but he's cool though. He got he's a good artist, you know, and that's exactly what I need, you know, around, or I want to be involved with JCJ because eventually JCJ will be totally worldwide, and JCJ will be eventually totally worldwide, and you know, I gotta move around. JCJ really haven't even traveled as much as I would have liked. You know, so I gotta have somebody to start running the joint. I can't continue to do everything by myself.
Exactly.
So not necessarily pitching for some employees to come through or some interns, but I need y'all, you know, and I mean I'm actually starting to get a good feel of what's gonna be asked of me as in the future, you know. Let's take this interview out here. On the out here where the shorties are, and get some of their energy. So this is the park that I like to come to. Nobody knows about. Well, people know about it, but people don't know that this is where I be. And this is just and just like gather my thoughts, talk to God, do what I need to do. If you see up there the really large hill, so I hear some kids up there right now, so I'm not gonna go up there, let them enjoy that right now. But I like to come over here and just meditate, man, and just try to become one with the universe. Channel my thoughts and energy. Today we have a class today, a meditation class, and then I don't know, we might do some yoga afterwards. But it's important to get close with the Creator when you're trying to create. You know what I'm saying? I wish the wind was blowing more. I like the wind blowing in my hair. So the camera person right now, just to let y'all know, is like one of my best homies. Like we came a long way and we met at school.
What school was that?
Westwood College.
Westwood College.
Westwood College of Technology, I guess. Look, I guess.
But people are wondering what the hell is up with her accent. Is she from here?
She is from here. Funny thing though, you wouldn't know it because she has all these different accents and personalities that she can do, which is.
Sounds like she's schizophrenic to me.
No.
She's a crazy bitch.
No, she's actually one of the most sane Pisces I know, which is odd because I know a lot of Pisces that's kind of funny and weird, and you know.